Smart Home Arena, the home of the Jazz, as 2K Sports brings you today's action. Live from Salt Lake City, Utah. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Utah Jazz coming to this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Conley with it. And Harrell slams it in. Tonight, a great backcourt matchup, Doris. When you were going up against another talented guard in college basketball, did that change your approach at all?
Well, you certainly knew when you were looking opposite somebody who had a skill set and a talent level that was going to challenge you for the full 48-minute game. And obviously, it raised the level of intensity. Your interest was piqued, and you want to show out against the best players. So certainly on the night you know you're going against an all-star type player, believe me, it's personal.
They take the challenge. All great players do. They want the challenge, don't they?
No doubt.
Fox with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific and sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Harrell. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Harrell's got his second basket.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
And here is LeBron. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Now Jefferson, guarded by Harris.
Well, at 6'10", Jefferson is so strong, so tough, and he dunks with authority.
Pass to Harrell. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. The three from LeBron. No good. Shot missing. And Miami the other way now. Harris's shot is off.
He does the hard part, gets through the defense all the way to the rim. I thought the finish would be the easy part.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron? One of the best to ever play the game.
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
6 to shoot. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And finished off by Jefferson.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Back to Thompson. Here's Harrell. Count it. Harrell's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
The Heat trail by 7. Outside Conley. Pass to Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Chris Middleton 2 seasons ago tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. Former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Outside Kid Gilchrist. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. And it's Harrell missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Jazz now. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Here's O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
Yeah, nothing too flashy there, but O'Quinn certainly able to punch it down with authority because he is a big body.
Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the dunk.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
To the inside. Here's Turner. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Evan Turner, the former number 2 pick out of Ohio State, has a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Now, here's Grant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Miles Bridges. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good. Jazz leading by 6. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. The Jazz have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. First one falls for him. And Kid Gilchrist drops them both. Now, here's Thomas. Reed with the steal. There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Got it off in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I mean, so far they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Jazz had to weather the loss of Gordon Hayward, so they need to play together to have success. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We expect guys to put the team in front of themselves and support each other. Our strength isn't in one guy. We need each other." Kevin?
David, one thing for sure, they come to play almost every game. Thank you. Here's Harrell. Thompson. Down low. That one goes. Count it. That's now 8 points for Montrezl Harrell. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out to the right wing. Outside Mirotic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's James. Back to Mirotic. Levine for 3. Rebound by Harrell. The Heat trailed by 9. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Inside. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Mirotic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. So many aspects go into developing Doris, a winning team, coaching players, all the front office moves. How much do you think ownership affects that equation?
Well, I think it's absolutely critical. Leadership starts at the top down. And what kind of organization do you want? What kinds of behaviors will you tolerate? What kinds of things do you emphasize in terms of what you want your culture to be about? And to me, that starts at the top. When you look at the organizations that have great history with sustained success, it starts at the top with ownership.
I like your word culture there. That makes so much sense.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Zach LaVine, a high riser, the 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
And here's Lynn. He'll bring it up for Miami. They trail by 11. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that will be the 5th game of the 6-game road trip. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And from everything you hear, LaVine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, you know, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
Grant, that's good. Grant's got his first bucket in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Lynn. Plumlee trying to break loose.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Back to Grant. At the elbow, it's Kid Gilchrist. And yes, it's good. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Doris, you've covered the NBA and the Jazz for so long. Just how much does this team mean to its community?
Well, this is one of the great environments in the entire NBA. Jazz fans are diehard. They're loud and they're proud. And I'll tell you, as the only pro team in the state, it's no wonder.
Good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 14. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to O'Quinn. Shot clock at 5. Got it. Good job in the low post. O'Quinn's got his second bucket of the night.
See, Kyle O'Quinn to me gets better every year. How about the development of that interior game? Nice.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
The Heat have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And it's Utah's ball. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Lynn.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
The shot by Turner, no good. Utah leading by 16. Utah with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Monk. Back to Grant. From beyond the arc. New 24 for Utah. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he makes the first.
You know, to me, very quietly, Kyle O'Quinn does a lot of different things very well. He can score it, he can board it, he can pass it, and he can defend at a high level. That's a lot to like.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's how it's done, gentlemen. You don't pass to a player, you pass to a spot. Let your teammate run into it.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
And it's Utah's ball. 16-point lead. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Well, that's an example of 2 teammates on a different page. They're both looking at each other like, hey, what was going on there?
Here's LeVert. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he converts the layup.
And there's a deceptive strength to the lean frame of Karis LeVert, showing tremendous strength on his way to a tough finish.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. Another miss by Utah. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's LeVert. Here's Kuzminskis. And he goes in for the dunk.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Yeah, and an example of why you want to let the game come to you. The opening presented itself, he converted in a big way.
And so we wrap up the first half. Utah out in front, leading by 14. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Utah leading by 14. Pass to Bridges. Here's Monk. 2 points. That one goes. Monk's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Utah.
And how committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Now, here's Grant. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Monk is no good. The Heat trail by 16. Doris, something interesting about Kyle O'Quinn. He's widely considered one of the funniest players in the NBA.
And that sense of humor, I think, can unite a locker room. It's led to some crazy interactions with celebrities and spawned some great pranks. But you love to have positive energy. It makes for a very good teammate.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Heat. On the wing, Harris. Here's Harrell. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Pass to Bridges. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Back to Harris. Here's Harrell. He's covered by Grant. The offensive rebound. Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Heat have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight. 7 for 10. He misses the free throw. You know, Doris, the ability to beat the defender off the dribble, so important. Who do you think has the quickest first step right now in the league that you've seen personally?
That's a great question, boy, Kev. I'll tell you some guys I wouldn't want to have to contend with on a night like that. No way I want to try to guard the wizardry of Kyrie Irving, right, or the flat-out end-to-end speed of John Wall, or the incredible explosive athleticism of Russell Westbrook. The deceptive nature of James Harden's game. Please, child, please, I don't want any part of any of those men.
You're getting riled up here. Doubled by Bridges. Back to Harrell. Pass to Middleton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Middleton's got 7.
This guy's pulling his weight tonight. The guys around him need to pick up the slack and start following his lead.
Now, here's Bridges. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Started.
Bridges got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
Now the Heat with it. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Count it. Kid Gilchrist has got his second basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And O'Quinn sends it back.
Just such nice timing by O'Quinn on that block.
From deep three-point range, Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. So it's Utah now, following the score by Miami. Whoops, they pick off the pass.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Stolen by O'Quinn. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And maybe pushing too hard at this point, getting a little desperate.
Yeah, it certainly looks like they're forcing it. They're trying to make quick, hard decisions instead of focusing on making the right play.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Monk. And here's O'Quinn. Oh, good on that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Here's Kuzminskis. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Kuzminskis has got his third basket of the night right there. Bridges with it. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Stolen by O'Quinn. For the finish. And then Monk with the dunk.
Boy, the big man Kyle O'Quinn showing pretty touch on the pass.
Stolen by O'Quinn. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Boy, just a step quicker than the defense, really. Catching them off guard and capitalizing well.
Now here's Thomas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Will it go? And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Clock is at 3. The Heat need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Bridges. Here's O'Quinn. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
Unbelievable turn of events. He knew it was good from the moment it left his hand.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been out. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Conley. Pass to Harrell. Over Kid Gilchrist. Some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist. Monk, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Here's Harrell. Makes it off the glass. Harrell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Miami.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
And it's the Heat with the ball. To the inside. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Monk all alone. And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Boy, nice team basketball being played right there. You see the open man and you deliver the ball right away.
Grant outside. Pass to O'Quinn. From deep. Thompson with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Middleton outside. Back to Thompson. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. A second chance effort. 4 seconds left. And it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
He just powered that one down. One of the game's top dunkers. To the right side. Tries a three. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That's his third foul of the game. A different look for Utah. And Miami has possession. Pass to Harrell. Harris, right side. Here's Middleton. Here's Harrell. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And that's now 18 points for Montrezl Harrell.
Well, he just keeps rolling right now. What a terrific quarter for him on the offensive end.
LeBron with it. A pass to Fox. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just fluidity that LeBron plays with. His ability to change direction on a drive so quickly. Incredible.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and dones?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
Here's Harrell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Doris, you think of all the highlight reel plays we get to see up close. We're so lucky. We feel the same way every time we sit courtside and watch one of these games. One of the most enjoyable parts about it, seeing the reactions of the guys on the bench.
They're just losing it, Kevin. They're falling down and they're bumping into each other, and then seeing the opposing bench trying to keep that poker face. They know they're not supposed to react, but sometimes the play is just so good you can't help it.
And we get out of our seats, don't we? I mean, just like the players do. We get out of our seats.
Oh, no doubt. I'll stand up, wave my hands in the air. Are you kidding?
Poked away and stolen by LeBron. For the finish. And LeBron throws it down.
Just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Not going to go that time. And Miami the other way now.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Outside Conley. Pass to Thompson. In the corner, it's Harris. Down low. Here's Harrell. That shot, no good. Jefferson with some nice deep. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Now Jefferson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Up by double digits, little time remaining. Way to defend your house.
Well, this is what you call taking care of your business, showing dominance on their home floor. What an excellent effort.
And it's Harrell missing.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
He doesn't get the second one. And here are the Heat. To the middle. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's good from Harrell. And so he hits both. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Pass to James. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.